Welcome back, everybody. As we promised earlier, we are going to talk CPL now, and I have with me Peter Miller, who is Head of Public Relations for the Caribbean Premier League. Good morning and welcome.
Thank you for having me.
You were telling me that the players didn't want to get up so early this morning.
Well, they've got training to go to, in fairness. What I think the decision is that they've got some bigger fish to fry than getting up early in the morning to come and speak to you guys. So if this show was on at midday, I'd have had 3 or 4 of them here.
But can we come and speak with them, and we could have it for tomorrow morning?
We can try.
Let's
definitely
talk about
that afterwards.
Definitely we'll do that. And I know our producer, she wants to learn to play cricket, so we can take her down and teach her a few tricks.
Well, let's see. I mean, you're putting me on the spot here on live television. This is slightly daunting. But yeah, let's talk and we'll see what we can set up.
Yeah, great. All right, so CPL, we have 2 more games to go. How did it go so far?
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Delighted. Better and bigger than ever. It grows year on year. We're in year 6 of CPL now. We've got some of the world's best cricketers. You combine that with the carnival atmosphere of the Caribbean, sell-out crowds, 200 million people watching worldwide. It's very difficult to be unhappy with how things are going. And then we're going to have the conclusion in wonderful Trinidad and Tobago with 2 games coming up at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy.
And this is not the first day the finals will be taking place here. Last year it was in Trinidad as well at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy, so high expectations. Yeah,
it was absolutely fantastic last year. Really brilliant atmosphere. I mean, I've been really lucky that I've been going around the world watching cricket for 7-8 years. I've been in the ground when England have won Ashes Test matches, and I don't think the atmosphere that was better than was at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy for the final last year, especially with TKR in the final, playing against St Kitts and Nevis Patriots. And of course tonight we've got a rematch of tomorrow night. We've got a rematch of that 8 p.m. at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy. So we've got some world-class cricket, and then of course we've got Mr. Fett himself, Marcel Montano, playing at half-time.
Yeah, that's on Sunday.
So, that's on Friday.
On Friday?
Friday at 8 p.m. So we've got the semi-final. It's going to be TKR against the St Kitts and Nevis Patriots. We're going to have some absolutely outstanding entertainment. Lost Tribe are going to be there with all of their associated acts. We're going to have Marshall playing in the party stand. It's going to be... I can't think of anywhere where there's going to be a better Friday night going on in Trinidad than this Friday.
And that should give the TKR some extra motivation to win this and go on to the final, because the final is in Trinidad after all.
Well, I hope so, and I hope that the Trinidad public are the 12th man that I know they can be. You know, having watched cricket both at Brian Lara when Trinidad have played, and then also at Queen's Park Oval, which I adore. It's just one of the great places on earth. That I know how important them coming in their colours, them having their flags waving, them blowing their horns, how important that is to the team. And I just really hope tomorrow night they turn out down in Tarouba and they come and support their team.
Yep, and I can tell members of the public that parking down there is a bit better than Port of Spain. You don't have to worry about being wrecked. So, you know, make it your business and go down. It's a nice Friday evening, lime down there. And you know how Trinidadians like to party, and CPL is the biggest party in sport.
It's certainly one of the best times you can ever possibly have. I mean, I get to come on television and radio and talk about it all the time, and it's really not that difficult a job, because it really is a lot of fun. And I like to think what we're doing in terms of bringing economic benefit and also just kind of some entertainment to the Caribbean. The CPL is really doing something special for this region.
What about tickets? I know people are complaining about tickets and saying they are not getting tickets for these games that are coming up, this semi-finals and final.
There's an issue in terms of availability for the tickets that we put on sale online, because they're gone. We're trying to work on that to try and get some availability. There are tickets available for the final on Sunday. That's at 5 p.m. at the Brian Lara. You need to go to one of our 3 box offices, which is Queen's Park Oval, the National Cricket Centre in Couva, or the Brian Lara Cricket Academy itself. For Friday night, you can go online and to those 3 box offices, cplt20.com. Click the Buy Tickets tab, come along and enjoy, as you said, the biggest party in sport, and certainly the biggest party that's going on in Trinidad on Friday night.
How much are these tickets going for?
They start at $30 US, and then they go up to 80 for the all-inclusive Lost Tribe party stand, if that's what you want to go and do. So they're nice and affordable for people. It's not a huge amount of money for you to spend to come along and watch for what we think's a genuinely world-class entertainment experience.
Yeah, and you have TKR playing on Friday and Marshall Montano on Sunday. Whoever goes to the final, Trinidad and Tobago, we have a large population of Guyanese here as well, and Guyana in the finals, which is good.
I mean, I genuinely hope that the final is going to be TKR against Guyana, because I've watched 3 of those games now and I want to watch a 4th, because the atmosphere is just unreal. From my point of view, who wins and who loses doesn't really make a huge amount of difference, because asking me to pick one of the teams like asking me to choose between my children, right? They're all my favourites. But I want to see, I'd love to see that again, because the atmosphere for a Guyana-Trinidad game, I watched the one at Queen's Park Oval, I watched the one at Providence. It's just absolutely phenomenal, so special.
The 6th edition, would you say, was the best?
I'd like to think so, yeah. I think in terms of the quality of overseas players, it's never been better. In terms of the quality of broadcaster partners that we've got, it's never been better. We're on Star Sports in India, we're in Sky Sports in the UK, we're on Fox Sports in Australia. There's more people than ever that are experiencing CPL and also experiencing what we're doing in terms of trying to show off the different places that we are, showing off Trinidad and Tobago, showing off St Kitts and Nevis, showing off Barbados as being someone that people would potentially want to come and watch.
And then you have players from around the world coming on, and every year you see more and more players wanting to be part of the Caribbean Premier League.
And they want to come back every single year, and that's the thing. And it's, I mean, why wouldn't they want to come back every year? This is paradise, you know. It's stunning. It's so much fun. The people are fantastic. The cricket stadiums are great. The cricket's competitive. So yeah, I'm hopeful that next year the names that I've heard bandied around that are going to put themselves in the draft are even better, even better. I will say to you, South Africa aren't playing any international cricket during CPL next year.
So
I will just say that.
To.
I would just say that. So let's hope that we get to see some really big names, and I think we will.
And that is something to look forward to. What do you want to see moving forward for CPL?
Just more of the same, really. I'm just really proud of what we've done, but I want to get to the point where we're seeing sold-out crowds in every place, not just one or two. So I really hope that we carry on getting the fantastic support that we've got from people across the region. And I just want to say thank you so much, and I hope to see as many of you as possible on Friday at 8 PM and Saturday at 5 PM coming and watching the conclusion of our fantastic event.
That is Friday and Sunday.
Friday and Sunday.
Yep. All right, well, thank you very much, Peter Miller, Head of Public Relations for the CPL, for coming on and chatting with us. This is now on TTT. We take a break and come back with more.